Hello, Budget Besties. It's Zero Based Budget Girl. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we have received our first paycheck for the month of March. It came in early. Please forgive me as I sound like I'm out of breath because it's getting harder and harder to talk these days with this baby growing inside of me. But yes, so today we will be budgeting our March 1st paycheck, as well as I'm needing to be entering some transactions that have happened over the past week. And yeah, let me tell you, up in a spendy girl, spendy, up in a spendy girl. Ugh. If you watched last week's video, then you know that I already went over budget for my own personal spending. My fun money is definitely spent, gone, non-existent. But here we are, another week, and I have some transactions to enter due to my fun money spending. Yeah, so anyway, grab a snack, grab a drink. Let's get into this week's YNAB video, baby. All right, so currently I'm looking at my budget. I have a couple things that I wanted to update. First things is my grocery budget. So I've seen a couple people, where is it? Groceries. Oh, I had clicked. I've seen a couple people like break down their groceries like weekly instead of just having one giant grocery budget. And groceries is an area that I'm definitely trying to get, trying to spend less in. So I'm thinking I'm going to try breaking down our groceries by weeks instead of having just the grocery fund all together. It is like broken up by weeks, but like within the fund, I don't know if you can see them there, it is weekly, but I think maybe seeing each week laid out in a separate line maybe will help me with staying a little bit in budget. So I'm going to go ahead really quickly and edit this real fast. There we go. So that way, when we move on into March, I will start budgeting out the groceries by the week instead of having one giant grocery fund. I'm gonna edit this target. I'm gonna drop it down. I'm gonna try to stay within $160 a week. My goal is to like get it even lower, but we'll see how that goes. And then week 5, I'm not going to do $160. I'll do $90 needed by the 28th. Refill up to that. Okay, we'll see how this works. So far though, I have not overspent on groceries, but everything I've saved on groceries this month, has gone other places, aka my personal spending. So we might have a new target next month, and it's not to spend money. It's not to spend on my fun money. I felt it was a weird month this month. Okay, you know, got back into my Pokemon, and that just kind of threw the month off. But I think I'm chilling now. I've bought enough to get me through for maybe the next couple weeks or so. I don't know. We'll see if anything interesting comes out. But for now, I think I'm okay. So first things first, you guys know I like to start with my cash, my accounts, and reconcile these, make sure these are looking good. So in our savings account, we have had no change since the last time we budgeted together. So that balance is still the same. I think this month might be one of those months where we might have spent more than we had coming in, and maybe we'll see how the next week ends. But I don't know. This might not have been a very good month for budgeting. Yeah. Anyway, so in our checking account, we do have a couple things that need to be entered. First, I did pay off my US bank card. Transfer to USB. Credit card payment was $1,430.97. And then we also husband transferred money to his secret bank account, his offshore account, and that is for investing. We'll put in actually no, I think last time I put it in my investments. I'm gonna put it in hubby's investments this time, and that is gonna show up negative because he has it set to come out with his paycheck, but we've been receiving our paycheck early since we started getting it to this bank. They like pay us like 3 days before the 1st and the 15th, so I never actually have the money like set aside like in YNAB for it. So anyway, I always end up having to cover it with the money to be assigned that we get from our paycheck, which we got today. Anyway, USAF paycheck ready to assign, and that is an inflow of $2,498.58. Boop, boop. Leaving our balance $4,283.08, which is correct. Okay, moving on down to our credit cards. On our Chase card, we did have some spending. So first thing is the base hobby shop. This is where it all started. This past week, I went to the hobby shop that's on base to go see if they had any new Pokemon cards, and he did. So this is a new set that came out that's like super hard to get your hands on. It's super popular and people are going crazy for it. Like stores sell out of it in like minutes, and yeah, I haven't been able to get my hands on any of the merchandise from this set. So I was like, well, let me check this guy's shop, see if he has any. And he did have some. He had it was like a 2-pack that he had, which normal retail price in a regular store, Walmart, from the Pokemon Center website or GameStop, whatever, a regular price like for this item that he had is $10.99. I asked him, oh, how much are you selling your packs for? That man said $40. Girl, I said, you tripping, bruh. You tripping. $40 for an item that costs $11 if I were to pick it up at Walmart or pick it up in GameStop? Like, nah. He claims that he bought them for $36, so he's selling them for $40. And like in my mind, I'm like, that don't even make sense. So you didn't went through all that trouble just to sell a product to gain $4 profit? Like, that doesn't even sound worth it. I don't know. So I was like, no, thank you. But I ended up just buying some single cards from him that I do need from to complete some of my sets for $35.06. Next up, we got some water from the water machine because our water is trash and do not recommend drinking. It's like full of so much crap and death. So we get our water jug thingy-majigs filled for our water dispenser in our house. As we went to the gas station to get some gas, he spent $21.48 there. I went to GameStop a little. Okay, so the same packs that guy was selling at the hobby shop I just told you about, GameStop was releasing them on that Friday. I think I went in there on maybe Wednesday. I went to the hobby shop on Wednesday, I think. And then on Friday, GameStop was releasing these same packs. So that guy actually technically shouldn't have even been releasing them because that's early, because the release date was on Friday. So anyway, so I went to GameStop, lined up early-ish in the morning. Not that early. I got there maybe like 20 minutes before, maybe 15-20 minutes before they opened. And luckily I was the third person in line, and they had 8 packs total, and they were giving one per customer. So I was able to get my cards that I wanted for $10.99, not $40 like that man was trying to scam. So I was really happy. And then I actually was a bad person, and like another girl that came in the store, and I was like, hey, if I Venmo you $12, can you buy me a Pokemon pack? So, like doing a drug exchange with some random lady. She was like, yeah, sure. So I actually ended up getting 2 packs. Yay. And then I did sign up for their pro membership thing. They got me with that. So anyway, I did end up spending a pretty penny, $62 and 23 cents at GameStop between my Pokemon. Oh, I think I got another like 10 of cards too that day, like a set of cards, another set of cards as well. Anyway, I bought Pokemon cards and a subscription to GameStop for $62 and some change that day. And then we had some Amazon digital. I think this is for Discovery Plus. It's the only thing that we're subscribed through I gotta clear these, through Amazon. And then I went to a hobby shop off base in town. Well, my husband took me there actually. It was our wedding anniversary earlier this week, so he took the day off and he was like, oh, I want to take you to like the next town over, because the town we live in is super like small and in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the desert, and there's like nothing here. Like we have one Walmart and like 2 McDonald's. I feel like that should tell you a lot. Like there's a Walmart and 2 McDonald's in the whole town. So anyway, he was like, oh, I want to take you like over to the next town over. It's like an hour away, which is like a little bit bigger of a city. We've never been there, so we wanted to go check it out, get some lunch. And he's like, oh, let's go hunt down some Pokemon cards, see if we can find some cards from that new set that you're wanting. So we went around and tried to find some cards, but no luck. The Pokemon card shelves are just dry and empty. But we did find a hobby shop, and again, I just picked out some single cards that I needed instead of buying any like sealed packs and stuff like that. So I just grabbed a couple singles again for $37.32, and I'm putting it on their holiday shenanigans because it was technically an anniversary gift. And like an anniversary is kind of like a holiday, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a proper category for like anniversary stuff. So I feel like holiday shenanigans was the closest category I could put that in. And then lastly on this card, I purchased some stuff from Amazon, and this was for the house. I grabbed these really cute little soju glasses that I did not need, but my husband and I like to do like Korean barbecue nights, and I just wanted it to just to add to the aesthetic of our KBBQ nights. Like, I need these glasses. And then lastly is our American Express card, which had some spending on it. First up was our T-Mobile bill, my husband's phone bill for $65, Disney Plus monthly subs for $19.99, but we do get a credit for that with our credit card, so it is a completely free subscription for us because our credit card covers it. So we had an inflow of $19.99 to cover that Disney Plus. And then my husband had to get a rental car. He's going on a TDY, a work thing next week in Colorado, so he had to rent a car for when he's there. He'll be gone for a couple of days. Put this under planes and trains. The military should be reimbursing him for this, but for now I just put it under planes and trains until we get that reimbursement back, which is $212.59. Ooh, I just thought about it. We're gonna get reimbursed, but we got the points for that, for him putting it on our personal card. Oh, snap. All right, anyway, that was the last of those transactions. Everything's cleared. Okay, now our balance is $479.97, which is correct. I was really confused for a second. I was like, I don't understand why my credit card's not covered. I've never like not had it covered like this. But that's because I'm silly and I had missed a whole entire card to put transactions in on. Lols, my bad. I forgot about my US bank card. Okay, we definitely have some transactions to enter here. All right, this is our dining / like grocery gas card. So yeah, this is another place where I kind of went crazy this past week. I don't know what was wrong with me. I blame the baby. We have like a Dunkin' Donuts Baskin Robbins like combination store on base, so I'm just calling it Dunkin' Baskin. This is my fun money. we as in me and my unborn child got a scoop of ice cream for $4.98. They had some sherbet in there, and I was like, I need that. I really do. And apparently I also need to go to Charlie's Cheesesteaks and get some French fries as well. French fries is like my jam. I don't know, the way French fries just hit my soul differently being pregnant. They extra bussin'. And then I also need to go to McDonald's at some point. Like I just had to. And I did get a kids meal though. I was like, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna get a kids meal. And also, like, the kids meals were giving out Pokemon cards. I don't know. I just kind of went Pokemon card crazy this past week. That was like kind of like my main motivation was like, ooh, I can get some Pokemon cards from McDonald's. Let's go get a kids meal. Yeah. So, anyway, I went to a cafe to do this like little mom group thing. It was like a breastfeeding's like mom like get together chat thing. Because the girl who runs it, she's actually a doula, and I'm quite interested in possibly hiring her. So I kind of just wanted to meet her and like, you know, fill her out a little bit before I like reached out to her about hiring her as a doula. So that's what that was for. I feel like that should go to baby, but we won't be petty. Actually, I feel like a lot of these things should go to baby because it's his fault. But anyway, I digress. Commissary, my favorite place. Ooh, let's play the game. How many times did I go to the commissary this week? So this is our first commissary entry for groceries at $9.32. And then we got Domino's. We were lazy. We were like, let's order a pizza for $20.16. Going back to the commissary though, I feel like these last couple of weeks I've been doing really good. I'm trying to, okay, sorry. Okay, let me go back. Let me talk about what I'm talking. Well, let me talk about what I'm entering before I get too sidetracked. I went to that same cafe, same day, but this one's going on a dining out instead of my own money because this was like for like, I grabbed me and my husband, both like some sandwiches and like drinks. So for lunch that day, after we finished our little meeting and stuff. So that's why this one's dining out and not my own personal fun money because this was spent on the both of us. Commissary entry number 2. What was I saying about the commissary earlier? Oh, I think I'm trying really hard not to buy like sugary drinks and snacks and everything. So my husband's like, babe, I have to go on diet because his little belly's getting a little big, and he's like worried that he's gonna fail his like waist measurement test because you have to be skinny to be in the military. So it's crazy because he's not even like, he's like literally like so average built. Like I think he's skinny, but I don't know. So he's like, I really like need to like start trying to get rid of some of this belly fat. And I'm like, okay. And then I also am like addicted to sugar like crazy, like mad crazy. So I'm like, okay, yeah, we both need to like kick the junk food. So I've been trying really hard to shop the perimeter of the grocery store, only getting like boring freaking vegetables and chicken and brown rice and just be boring. So our grocery bills have been kind of like less now because I'm not grabbing Cheez-Its and Snapples and Arizona iced teas and Red Bulls and Monsters and all the other garbage that I always get that's not on the list but somehow always makes it in my basket. So yeah, we'll see how long this lasts though. I'm trying, I really am. But yeah, that grocery trip was $86.29. And then I also went to the commissary again. And that is our last commissary entry for the week. So if you guessed 3 commissary trips this week, you got it right. Congratulations. You win a pat on the back from me virtually. Pat, pat, pat. That was $37.19. And then lastly, I need to, enter the payment that came through. Yes. Confirm that. $430.97. Yes. All right, now it's our balance of $201.87. That looks right. Now things are making sense. Because it certainly didn't. When I was flipped over to this budget page, I was like, huh? have my credit card and overspend. That's not, I'll be doing that. Anyway, so, oops. Looking at our budget, we have the 3 overspent categories. Again, this is always going to be overspent because I don't know how to line this up right to make it not overspent. Dining out, we overspent by $47.74, which I know more is to come because that doesn't include the lunch that we had on our little anniversary day or the boba tea that we grabbed either. Oh, no, never mind. That's fine because that's going to go to holiday shenanigans, not dining out. It's okay. Well, I did go to McDonald's again today. That's baby's fault. Dude, I don't even like McDonald's. What is wrong with me? That's the gag. Like, I don't even like McDonald's, but yet somehow I just be in there. Yikes. And then my fun money is overspent by $94.74. I don't know if that's all of my spending or not, but that's where we are. All right, so it looks like we are ready to assign. That we have is $1,856.10. I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely off from my notes. I'm not sure why, but I'm sure I'll figure it out as I go through. I'm gonna grab this 6584 out of holding. That's in March, so I'm gonna roll back to February because there are a couple things I want to plug some things into. So yeah, for the time being, I'm just gonna go through and do as my notes say, but yeah, something's definitely off. It's gonna take me a second to figure it out. I'm sure I will because I always do. Okay, so first I'm gonna add $160 down in holiday shenanigans because I need that to cover. I need to make sure that covers our little day out the other day on our little honeymoon, or not our honeymoon, our anniversary. So I'm going to add $100 here. Oh, that's what fixed it, I think. Oh, okay, now I'm looking at my number. I might have just had a dyslexia moment because I wrote down 1,812 and 94 cents, and then what I actually have is 1,821 to assign. So that might have actually just been, I forgot to plug in that $100 first before I went to go budget the rest of this stuff. Yep. Okay. And then I think I had this moment of dyslexia, I'm assuming. So we'll see. I think in the end, it all should work out. It should. Okay. So anyway, I need to add that, and then I need to add nine more dollars to YNAB to fix that underfunding. And I believe that's everything that I need to do for February, because everything else is like non-important, and or like there's 3-4 days left. There's like 3 days left in the month. So it's at this point, it's fine. It's fine. So we're moving on to March. In March, I'm going to go ahead and top off all of our subscriptions that need funding. So that's going to be $60 for our monthly subs. Phew. Excuse me. This is good. This is good. Our Nintendo, Upbeat, YNAB, eMeals, McCafe, Home Again, and Amazon Prime. All of these need some money for a total of $139.90. So we're gonna go ahead and fund all of those categories. All right, moving on to our household things. Of course, the kiddos get their $500. Ooh, to send to their mama. For our groceries. So I have $166 here. I don't foresee myself using $166 these next couple of days. So that money is gonna roll over, but I went ahead and just in case I do spend some money in the next couple of days, I can't foresee myself spending any more than like $60. So I'm just gonna add 60 here for now. That way, whatever's left over from February will just roll right into that first week of groceries, and there's a $60 buffer there if I do have to spend any money on groceries the rest of this week. And then let's see, week 2, this is needed by 7, so I need to fill this now. So we're gonna go ahead and find that 160 for that one. the 160 for week 2 groceries. This paycheck is not stretching us very far. I know that much. Woo! All right. We're gonna skip week 3, 4, and 5 for now. We'll use our second paycheck to fund those. Our drinking water. I'm gonna do, let's see, we have 7 in there. All right, we'll fund $18 in there. So that way, whatever's left over, I don't think we'll be getting water the next couple of days. So that $7 that's left over from last month, roll into this. I'm going to fully fund our USAA insurance. I'm going to fully fund our gas with $100. Hubby's phone with $65. Our internet as well. I'm going to do, our goal is 78 on this. So whatever rolls over from last month, we have $4 in there. I'm going to do 78 minus 4.14. So that gives us $78. This will turn, this should turn green when we actually get into the month of March. I'm going to go ahead and fully fund household because I know I have some stuff I think I'm probably going to need to order soon. So yeah. As you know, these bagger tips is always here. This is the $20. It's been here forever and it's going to stay in there. So we'll just wait for the next month to roll over and that'll be good to go. I'm going to actually skip baby with this check. There's just not enough money to go around right now. But however, we'll go ahead and fund the boys' clothing and some of their school stuff for $70. I'm also gonna skip visitation rights. I know I said that we're trying to buy flight tickets like soon, and I was trying to save up $3,000 in order to do that for the boys to come and visit us this summer. But I was looking at our American Express card and we actually have like, I don't remember the exact amount, but it's like definitely over like 100,000 like points. So I think I could definitely book all 3, my husband and the 2 boys' flights, probably completely like through travel rewards. So I'm gonna do some more digging before I keep funding this, but I think I can get away with getting some free flight tickets for all 3 of them for their trip, for the trip this summer. And then if that's the case, then I'm gonna go ahead and just probably roll this money over into just like stuff for us to do like this summer when they're here, because my husband's taking the entire summer off, because he gets baby leave. The military offers 3 months of paternity leave now, shout out. So he's going to take 1 month when we have the baby in April, and then he's going to take, I think he's going to take some of his personal leave as well. He has quite a bit of like use it or lose it leave, so I think he's going to use some of that plus his baby leave. So he's going to be able to take the entire like summer off pretty much when the boys are visiting. So we're going to have a lot of fun this summer. And yeah, so I think if I can get these tickets for free, I'm gonna use whatever this money we end up saving up for just our whatever the hell we want to get into this summer with the kids. So for now, we're skipping visitation rights until I can confirm that I can get free tickets or not. And that's all we're doing for the kiddos for now with this check. Let me close that too. Next, we have our unexpected things. I'm actually going to skip majority of this stuff for now, except for fees and taxes. I think my husband plans on doing his taxes this weekend. So I just want to have just a little bit of money here, just in case for some odd reason we end up owing taxes. I don't think we will, but I just want to have just a little cushion, just a little bit, just in case he's like, oh shit, we owe, I don't know, X amount of money in taxes. I've got a little bit of something, saved up in case. And then our O snaps category, just is for things that we just forgot about. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fund his uniform stuff. Oops, wrong button. Bruh. And that's that. Let me go back and close these ones again. Next up is our savings. I'm skipping emergency savings for now with this check. I'm going to go ahead and fund the kids' savings account though, because that's definitely coming out. That always comes out. It's on an auto draft, so we need that. And then also I'll be skipping everything else as well at the moment for this check, except it's fun money, because I have to be a realist here. We're definitely going to be doing some eating out, I'm sure, between now and our next paycheck. So go ahead and fund that for the month. And then again, I'm being a realist. I'm going to need my fund money for this month. So I'm going to go ahead and fund that as well. Yep. So, absolutely. Yep. And that is all for our fund money for the moment. $26. So really at this point, there's not much I can do with that. I don't foresee us needing gifts for friends anytime soon, so I'm not going to put the 25 there. I don't think we're hosting anybody anytime soon, so I'm not going to put the 25 there, but I will go ahead and put the 15 to giving, because you never know when you need to give. So we're going to put $15 there, leaving me with $11.18 to go to my Beyonce concert tickets that I'm manifesting, which, I mean, I would really love to go, but in reality, I don't think it's gonna happen, if I'm being honest. But I'm gonna save for it anyway. Yay. I don't know what that song was, sorry. Anyway, friends, that is that. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I hope that you have had an amazing February, and I wish you all the greatness in the month of March. Let's let's be successful in March, all of us together. We can do it. I believe in us. But yeah, thank you guys again. Like, comment, subscribe, all those things, and I will catch you guys next week. Bye.